Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saga TV. This is your midday live. We did the brothers. A couple of brothers are on their way. Lee Gunner's on his way. Roms is on his way. Don't worry, people. We got the show lined up. We've got a special, well, not even a special guest, man. We got the old school brother in the building. Man like Gooni's here. And when Gooni's here, you know, shit go down. You know, shit's going down. You know what I mean? What are you telling me, Goonie?
Hey, I'm all good, man. It's good to be back on the show, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I was up early this morning. I ain't got to be out too early today, so I thought, let me just jump back on, give some thoughts, reunite with the mandem. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to be back. Big up the chat. Yeah, I've missed you lot as well, man. Big up every single one of you in the chat. Make sure you smash that like button. Do you know what I mean?
Come on, man. Big up, man. And we got Don working overtime and that. You know the ones there. You know what I'm saying? What are you saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, big up the chat, man. Obviously, big up Goonie. Big yourself up, Saeed. But yeah, it's gonna be a good show, man. Chelsea are just full of surprises, bro. Full of surprises. We're just non-stop, honestly. So a lot to get into. There's a lot to get into, man.
Yep. Facts. But yeah, man, guys, man, listen. We got we only talk about Chelsea right now. I can't lie to you. Liverpool, United, we'll part the bus. Like, generally, like, what the hell is going on? Because, bro, Samu Omorodion, first of all, tell me why that deal broke down. Like, what's the reason that deal broke down, Don? Start off with you. What's the reason for that?
What's coming out apparently is that Chelsea wanted 50% of his image rights or something along the lines of that, and obviously he said no. When he kind of looked at it like we're taking the piss. It kind of sounds like last minute Chelsea changed their mind, in all honesty, because from time you're changing things in the contract from what was already agreed, that sounds to me like, yo, we're watching the scout report again. I'm listening to what Don's been saying about Omorodion. I'm listening to what Lee's been saying about my man, and we're not gonna go through with it no more. You know, that's what it sounds like to me. You know, so listen, if you really want the player, you're not gonna be changing things last minute to try and worm your way through to get something. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think that's what's happened with him, man. I can't lie.
It's bro, it's crazy, man. Because at the end of the day, yeah, that was wrapped up, ready. You feel me? And that was like almost like set in stone, done deal. And then all I'm hearing is that shock deal for what's my Joao Felix, the guy that you didn't want to sign.
Even an exclusive from Fabrizio. It was crazy. It was mad, bro.
Like, what the flip, man? What the flip, bro? Like, it's crazy. You like generally, like I was like, what? And then all of a sudden, Alvarez and Gallegher's deal now depend on the if you lot go and get basically a new striker or whatever it is. Now that deal stalled. Them man are in Madrid. Them man are in Madrid right now.
Yeah, Gallagher's been there for like 3 days or something.
The Gallagher deal, Greeny, before you come in, the Gallagher deal won't fall through as long as we bring in a player from Atleti, innit? That's what it is, right? So if it's Felix, the Gallagher deal is going to go through. If it's Omorodion, the Gallagher deal is going to go through. If we walk away from both, then it will fall. That's when it will fall through. Do you know what I'm saying?
Shit, man, that's crazy.
What it is right now, Felix wants to move. He's basically said he will take way lesser wages, you know. Atleti are apparently looking to sell him for even less than 40 million, which for me is a no-brainer because he's not expected to start anyway. He's a good rotation option. You know what I'm trying to say? Remember that game when we played you lot at Old Trafford, Saeed, and he came off the bench and he scored that game as well. You know, he's quality, bro. Yeah, for me, the main thing with Felix is the price that they were asking for. I never wanted to pay no 70, 80 million for a guy that's not gonna guarantee me numbers. You know what I'm trying to say? And I always said he's a player that you bring into a ready-made team, like a Man City, you know, like an Arsenal, for example, where you just go in there and you're part of a well-oiled machine. If you're trying to bring him into a team and you're asking him to do what Cole Palmer did, he's not that, bruv. He is not that. You can't be depending on Felix to carry your team, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? He's just part of like a well-oiled machine. That's what he is. You know what I'm trying to say?
Goody, what you make of this? Big up Rums and big up Lee in the building as well. Like, Goody, what do you make of all of this, man? Because, bro, this club is moving mad, bro. Like, it's crazy, isn't it?
I've got a lot of concerns about the ownership. I still very much stand where I stood the last time you guys had me on the show. This Joao Felix still, it stinks of sabotage to me with the whole Omorodion thing. And I'll tell you why. Because Pedro Neto's agent is also Jorge Mendes. And I reckon something was said there. Because to me, it's a bit coincidental how this has happened directly after already dealing with one of his players. And then another one that he's really struggling to help find a club, which is Joao Felix. We already know he's been bounced around everywhere. Nobody's really giving him anything permanent. So I think he's also desperate for that to happen. So maybe, conspiracy theory here, conversations could have transpired where that could have gone south. But then I also agree a lot with what Don has said. But when it comes down to the actual player and Chelsea as the team right now, squad building is one of the very many concerns I have about this club in general. Joao Felix, for me, is not a priority. We have massive priorities that we need to address at Chelsea. All right, fair play. They've said they want to keep Sanchez and this goalkeeper for the season. I don't agree with it, but I think that's more of an urgent position that we should be looking at. But apparently the club don't think so. Left back's position as well. I don't know what's going on with this Viega guy. Are we going to loan him or is he going to stay? I don't know. If we loan him, are we going to sign another one? I don't know what's going on there, right? The wing situation now. You're looking at the wrong type of attacker. So we're just going to have 3 10s that are just going to be playing left wing in the hole and on the right, or we're going to have a second striker and still have 2 number 10s playing out wide. I would rather natural wingers in those positions. But I hear it. I hear what Don's saying. Felix is a good player. But I just feel like we haven't seen the best of him for a variety of reasons. He's gone to teams where teams will not build around Joao Felix because they've got better quality ahead of him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Atletico Madrid, the situation there, you've got Griezmann. Who's really the better player out of the two? It's clear as day. Griezmann is. That's the focal point of the team. I feel like if you give like a Joao Felix a team where you can build around him and have similar technical ability around him, you're going to get the best out of Joao Felix. He needs confidence. He needs that. So I don't know whether we're going to be able to deliver that to him at Chelsea Football Club. I don't know, man. I'm not overly happy about being linked with him, but the quality I'm happy with. But the position and the priority, I've got question marks.
Felix saying is Neto back up to Palmer. Can't work out Chelsea's team. Got like 7 wins and 7 10s. You know what I mean? I think Cole Palmer will play in the 10s.
This is the thing, though.
Yeah, go on.
This is the thing, though. Yeah, like for me, it's a healthy headache to have in it because it's like it makes your team unpredictable. You know, for example, if you decide to start Neto right wing one game, you could start him left wing one game, where you start Mudryk on the right one game. Mudryk might start on the bench. There's just so many healthy headaches to have, bro. And I don't want to be looking at the bench and looking at guys that we don't even know from the academy, bro. You know, I'm all for pushing people through who are good enough from the academy. But last season, bro, we found ourselves in a position where every single week we're just hearing it for and even Chelsea fans. Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell is that guy? You know what I'm trying to say? So we just need to we need to make sure that we're boosting the squad from the ground up, and that's what Felix helps us do. And even if he starts certain games against the lesser sides like at Ipswich, or if, for example, he's performing better than certain man, he plays, bro. It's all about competition. Competition keeps everyone on their toes, and it keeps the team motivated as well. You know what I'm trying to say? And bro, this guy, he loved his time at Chelsea. I know when he got sent back, he was fuming. He was absolutely fuming when he had to go back to Atletico because he loved his time at Chelsea. And like Gooni's saying, when he was here, he was playing with some absolute scrubs, absolute scrubs that were not on the same wavelength as this guy. You know, bums like Havertz at the time. I know Havertz has looked good at Arsenal, but bums like Havertz at the time that kept missing all these chances. Bums like Sterling, bums like Mount. All of these guys, bro, he's trying to do the, tiki-taka triangle football. No one's on the same wavelength as him, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I've always said. He needs to be playing with ballers that play like him and understand the game like him. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's where he'll flourish the most, you know?
Roms Lima, what you man making of this, man? It's crazy out here, man. It's madness.
It's mad. It's mad, mate. When that news broke last night, I was like, what? Like, it's a bit of a random one, but I don't understand how, if that deal doesn't go through, then that stops City getting Alvarez. Sorry, Alvarez going to Atleti. Yeah, obviously they got to balance the books. I understand that part of it. But how are all three deals all linked together? Yeah. Is it solely down to just like the money? Because if it is the money, well, Chelsea weren't going to pay 35 million up front for that geezer anyway. Yeah, they would have paid what 5, 6, 7, 10 million up front. Or Atleti that skin that all these other deals fall through over 10 million or 15 million up front or whatever. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, I think they've dodged a bullet though. I can't lie because he's trashed that Samu lad. He's rubbish, mate. Yeah, and Joao is quality. Yeah, Joao
you know what, Lee? Even Don's Y Scout approved. Even Don scouted him with Y Scout.
I thought he was going to watch this Y Scout and then try and make out he's a baby Drogba. Like, you know what I mean?
Lee, I condemned this move from June when was first linked to him.
From the start, you did.
From the start, I said hell no. I said hell no.
Well, then you know he must be crap, then, isn't it? Because if Don's not rating him, he's definitely rubbish.
Do you know what is with Felix? Yeah, his talent's undeniable. Because I've been arguing with people for the last 12 or so hours, right? Say what you want about his application. Say what you want about his mentality. It's not there. It's evident why no club really wants to keep him. But you can't watch Joao Felix and say he's a bad footballer. No one can ever make me turn against him. I think he's quality. But I just think he has that mentality issue. He's just both. He knows he has the talent. You know that I'm saying hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That is the epitome of Joao Felix, in my opinion. Because there's a player there. And I think what Don said is true as well. I feel like he also has played with players that aren't really, really on his wavelength. Because when he was, and also another thing is I think he's one of them people that want to be the main man. Because there's no shot. You see him in Benfica, he looked like out of this world. Like he could have been the next big thing. Like you said, Goonie goes to Atletico Madrid. Griezmann's the main man. Goes to a Barca. You got Pedri, Gavi, Lewandowski. You're not going to be the main man ahead of them lot. But I'm optimistic about this. I think the things with Chelsea, and I said this to Don for a while, I think they do have players there, but it's just how Maresca gels this together because the talent is there. If you look at Chelsea and say they don't really have ballers, I feel like it's a bit of hate, or you just might not like the ballers that are there. But I think Chelsea have a lot of technicians, but it's just how Maresca gels them together. Because I think Felix, for me, this is last chance saloon. If Felix doesn't do well at Chelsea, I think he might be off to Saudi. It might be another Gabriel Vieira where he's gone to Saudi at like 25, 26. He needs to actually, this is his last chance for me at a big club.
Last chance, man.
100%.
Yeah.
I think he'll do well though. Like I think, I know somebody put in a minute ago. I just to answer this geezer in the chat, mate. I'm in the thumbnail. Yeah, so either go to Specsavers or shut up in it.
Yeah, man.
Like literally, I'm in the thumbnail, mate. These people chat shit, man. Seriously, like if you don't like it, go and watch something else.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, as I was saying, somebody put a comment in saying that they've got 7 10s and 7 wingers and all that. Their front 3 or front 4 will be mad. Yeah, Palmer, Neto, and Joao Felix in the 10.
And
Nkunku can rotate with Felix because Felix very rarely finishes a 90-minute game. Yeah,
don't forget Osimhen if we sign Osimhen as well.
Are you man signing though? You man signing?
He ain't even there yet, man.
Well, that's what the guy that broke the news yesterday about Omorodion falling through, like the first guy before Fabrizio and Ornstein. He's now the same guy that's saying we're focusing on Osimhen. That's why we're not really fast on Omorodion.
Yeah, bro. His agent was at the game.
But the problem is the wages, mate.
Is this what we're doing?
It's the wages, bro. That's my concern.
But Goonie, we're gonna have to meet in the middle because end of the day, Osimhen wants to leave Napoli, bro. He's going PSG, man. He's going PSG.
He wants to leave Napoli, but does he want to take a pay cut? Because he's gonna have to.
He doesn't. But I reckon. I reckon it will. I reckon if it does get done, I reckon it will get done towards the end of the window. That's what I think. I think it's going to get to a point where it's like, bro,
if he's still available,
we're running out of time here.
If he's still available, because there's PSG and potentially, what if Arsenal decide to just make a bid? What are we going to do then?
I mean, we made it very obvious that we're chasing this guy, innit? Do you think Igbali's going to try and run away?
Yeah, but put the money. Listen, give him what he's asking for, and then keep it moving. He's our player. That's all it takes. You know what he wants. His agents told you the demands. The club have let you know what they want. Yeah, to pay it. That's what it comes down to when it comes to transfer windows, bro. There's an asking price to pay it.
We don't know what they're saying to him. They could be saying to him, listen, we're not in the Champions League right now. We'll pay you this. If you help us get back in there, we'll basically put you on what you want.
That's how it works, yeah.
We'll put you on what you want.
That's all well and good.
We'll give you goal bonuses. Like, we don't know. We don't know what they're speaking about.
No, Don, that's all well and good though, yeah. But why does he want to come and play for a team that's not in the Champions League when he can go PSG, get paid what he wants, and he don't have to worry about a project? He knows he's going to win the league. He's coming to Chelsea. He's going to play in the Conference League. Like that ain't happening. Bro.
But Lee, I hear that. That's short term though. Like footballers are going to think about what they can win.
How old is he though? He's what, 24?
Yeah, but bro, he's 25. He's 25, 26.
Yeah, he's 25.
Footballers,
he's 25, 26. Right? Let's say it takes 2 years to get back in the Champions League. He's then got 4 years of his life left.
Bro, not with that team. I'm sorry. With that team there, you must get back into top 4. Come
bro. Right, clip this. You must, yeah? You must. 19 minutes into the show, Don said they must get
even without these, man, I already think we've got a good enough team to get into the top 4. This just gives me more confidence to get back into the top 4.
Yeah, but Don, this is what I'm saying to you. I think your players could be your manager. This is where it's not for manager getting into top 4. This is where Enzo needs to put it all together. This is where Enzo needs to do get his money's worth. So,
why are you putting Badiashile right centre mid? What's going on?
Who's going to be there?
Bro, for Fana, bro.
I was going to say, that defense stinks, fam.
Oh,
and the goalkeeper.
Yeah, so this is where Chelsea are going to F up this season, yeah? Like, because on paper, their midfield, like even with like Osimhen not there, yeah, if you put Jackson there, for example, instead of Osimhen, it's still not a bad front three. It's still not a bad front three. I think Neto will play left, and I think Palmer will play right, and then they get Felix and put him in the 10. Right? Yeah. That front 4 is decent. Then you got the 2 behind in midfield. That's decent. Right?
I just think
the problem is their centre backs are woeful, bro.
They're woeful, man.
Yeah, and Fofana's the best of them. Yeah, but he's not going to be the same Fofana he was at Leicester. Yeah,
He
and Colwell's
looks
crap.
quite good yesterday,
He's
to be fair.
rubbish, mate. Yeah, every centre back.
Where's he? Where's he? You signed him. You know,
Bro, he's a squad player, bro. He ain't got to start every single game. You know what I'm saying? He's an important player as part of the system. He understands the system. He can get you goals and assists from midfield. It is where it is, bro. That's what you want off the bench. You don't want to be seeing guys we don't know off the bench, bro.
You know what's mad? Yeah, you could easily make a second team for Chelsea, and it's decent as well.
No, bro, the amount of players they got, they can make 4 teams.
Yeah.
And you know what's even crazy, Saeed? Yeah, with what you're doing right there, it might not even be that, bro, because obviously he likes inverting, innit? You know what I'm saying? But then yesterday, Gusto wasn't really inverting, in all honesty. He was kind of playing it as like a diamond shape. It was weird. It was weird to watch, but bro, there's just so many options he could do. That's why it's going to be interesting to see what he does this weekend, yeah. And I'm glad I've got a ticket. I'm going to be at the Bridge as well, innit? Yeah. Excited for that game. So, bro, this is just, bro, this is mad what's going on. This is mad what's going on. 2 Portuguese players that none of us expected in the space of a few days. Like, it's crazy.
By the way, the Alvarez deal isn't in trouble because apparently he's set to sign a deal right now. Julian Alvarez signed his contract. Atletico Madrid right now. Medical completed. A deal not to be affected by Omorodion issues.
See, that's what I'm saying. There was no way that Atleti, that skin, the payment from Chelsea. Yeah,
it's the Gallegher one that could be affected though. Only the Gallagher. That's what I think.
Yeah, which tells me there's nothing to do with money. It tells me it's nothing to do with money. It tells me that they had a handshake and an agreement to say 1 in, 1 out for both of us. Yeah. Because if you think about it, they didn't actually do a swap deal. Yeah, what they did is you're coming this way for 42 million euros. Yeah, and Samu was going for 35 million quid, which happens to be 42.5 million euros. So why didn't they just do a swap deal? Yeah. There's something weird with that deal, man. Let
me ask you, Lee. Let's say we get Osimhen wrapped up. We're bringing Felix. Obviously, we've got Neto now. How do you see Chelsea's season going, bro? Because you've been quite critical of us, and to be fair to you, you've made some fair points. But if we make those signings, bro, with everyone else that we've got as well, how do you think Chelsea's season will be, bro?
You're going to be 6th. You won't get higher than 6th, mate. No chance. Yeah,
Man United finish higher.
Man United are better than you. Man U are better than you. Tottenham are better than you. Arsenal are better
United
than you.
are better than
City
us.
are better. Yeah, they are better than you.
They finished 8th.
Yeah, that was last season.
Yeah, that was last season.
Yeah, and they've got more injuries to more key players already, bro.
Yeah, and they're still better than you.
How can they be better than us? We just finished ahead of them, bro. And the last time,
this is where I don't go with the general consensus. League finish doesn't mean you had a better season. It doesn't mean you're better. Because I'll tell you what, the league table lies, and it lies all the time. Because when Man United finished 2nd under Oli, were they the second best team in the league? They weren't, were they?
No.
But
so when Chelsea finished 10th, you should know this better than anyone. When Chelsea finished 10th, were you the 10th best team in the league? You weren't.
Lee. Hold on. Saeed, don't even shamelessly sit there smiling.
No, I think we'll finish above you.
You've got a little bit from
No,
Lee,
but
you're the same guy every single weekend, yeah? I can't deal with this no more. You can't be coming on here all shameless and that, because every single week you will get no. Hold on, Saeed. Every single week, yeah, you were getting pammed every single week, and everyone knew
you were struggling against United.
United was scamming wins. Hold on, Saeed. What it is, Lee. Lee's forgetting, because you lot won the FA Cup, yeah. Lee's forgetting that you finished 8th, my bro. You were 11 points ahead of me.
What did you finish last season? 11.
Hold on. We finished 6th. We finished 6th last season, yeah. But you were 11 points. You were 11 points ahead of me. Right now, I'm sorry. Right now, we are better than Man United, bro. Better than Man United.
Based on what? Based on
what we've just seen over the last season, bro.
You have to apply context to that, yeah. That was a time when I think everyone kind of fell off. Tottenham kind of fell off, and then you went on this late meaningless run. By the way, it was a late meaningless run.
Our form was good all 2024.
You got to 6, yeah. You man in that time struggled against Sheffield United, Burnley with 10 men at home, bro. You know what was there, bro. So it isn't.
You got battered by Bournemouth at home, bro. What by how many goals? 3-4 goals, bro.
And also the way I look at it for me, yeah, you've got a lot to sort out this season, yeah, in terms of balance, in terms of working out your best team. You know what I mean? 10 hours just have to deal with
that's a great point as well. Chelsea played one game a week last season. You're going to play 2 a week this season.
Another point is as well, yeah. You need to remember, Don, that's under a different manager. This is a whole different system. So
exactly.
Again,
I said
you can be
it's an even
optimistic
better
about your club, but you need
it's an even better system for me, though, Roms. That's my opinion, right? It's an even better system for these guys, right?
But it needs to be applied in the league. Remember,
last
you're
season-
only going off pre-season. It needs to be applied in the league.
Mhm.
That's what I would say.
I get that. I get that. I'm not going. No, not just off pre-season. I'm talking about what I saw from Maresca from his time at Leicester, right? Already.
Wait.
Leicester
in the Championship.
Yeah, bro. Bro, the principle of football doesn't change if you
Yeah,
go
and
to-
he's been walloped every game in pre-season. So his
Hasn't
system
been walloped
clearly
in
ain't
every
working
single
at the
game.
minute,
What
is
are you
it?
talking about? Hasn't been walloped.
I
in
see
every
you get
single game.
absolutely slapped by Man City, and it was Man City C team.
Yeah, bro. Listen,
Bro.
that game was self-sabotage. We're just giving the ball away, and
Yeah, which is what you were doing last season. So what's changed?
I know, bro. And listen, there's massive improvements to be made. You
haven't got
But
time. You haven't got
for me,
time. You
I
need to do
believe-
it now. The
Hold
season starts on
Lee,
Saturday.
hold on, Lee. I believe that he'll be able to build a sustainable system. The problem with
By
Poch,
when?
yeah,
By when?
his system wasn't sustainable. That's why we had to keep depending on Cole Palmer, right? And you talk about the last 5 games, Saeed. Go check our form in 2024, right? Go check it, bro. We lost the same amount of games as Liverpool. Yeah, we picked up the fourth most points
Don.
in 2024.
Arsenal
Yeah, and that's
lost
with a
one game
shit
in
manager.
2024. The season
That's with a
started in
shit
2023.
Don, I keep saying to you, listen, you could only beat what's in front of you. Fair enough, you lot ended the season strongly, but I was saying there's context here. The teams you were playing were on the beach. They had met their objectives, bro. And you know how I know this? Because when you played them earlier in the season, you were dropping
They
points.
slapped you up.
It's the
Exactly.
big teams that you were all right against, but the smaller teams you're dropping points again. So when they had met their objectives, you're like, you know what, we're safe now, mid-table. All of them teams you were slapping, and that's why you're climbing the table. Had them teams had an incentive, something to play for, I don't know if Chelsea would have finished as high as you did, honestly.
They struggled to Wrexham. They got slapped by Man City. Yeah, every time I've watched Chelsea in pre-season, they have been trash. Yeah, can't string more than 2 passes together. They're passing the ball out of play.
Look at this
yeah?
as well.
Right? This season didn't start in 2024. Exactly, it's starting in 2023. So Arsenal fans do this. Arsenal fans go, "Oh, we only lost 1 game in 2024." Well, the season started the year before, mate. Yeah,
exactly.
what we're doing it. When I see Chelsea this season, yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to get from them. Pedro Neto is an absolute baller. Felix, if he comes in, is a baller. Cole Palmer is a baller. Yeah, Nkunku is a baller. Yeah, Caicedo's a baller. Yeah, Lavia, not sure yet. Ain't seen enough of him in a Chelsea shirt. Yeah, because he hasn't played enough. Cucurella's not bad. Yeah, he's decent. Gusto's decent. Yeah, the rest of the team, yeah, is where you're going to fuck up all season. Yeah, the goalkeeper,
shocking. Centre backs.
I see your goalkeeper against Real Madrid get rounded.
It's Sanchez, bro. They won his
goalkeeper got rounded 3 times in 1 game, Roms, against Real Madrid.
Bro, he needs to listen. This is why I can't. This is why I can't be optimistic, because when you look at the most important positions on the pitch that every manager starts with, their build, the goalkeeper and the centre backs. Yeah, look at all 3 of them. It's not good enough. Fofana, for me, listen, I'm gonna exclude because we don't know what we're gonna get from him. Is he gonna be the same Fofana and carry on that trajectory from before? I don't know, but I highly doubt it. But if there's going to be a good player there, then maybe him. But outside of that, I just don't see it. I don't rate Levi Colwill like that. Let's have it right. I do not rate him like that. Badiashile, for me, I don't know what's going on with this guy. I don't know. You know how I feel about
it, bro. He was that's the funny thing, Goonie. He remember under Potter, bro. Like the same way.
He looked good.
He's very good. Very
good.
Under Potter.
He looked all right. But I'm looking at how the situation is now. I've got my question marks. I hope he turns it round and he starts to pick up some form, of course. But like, I've got major concerns there, you know.
I'm just saying,
you have a watertight defense in this Prem. If you want to even be getting close to top 4, bro, you got to be defensively sound, bro. Right now, the mistakes that we've been making have most of them, you know, Don, have come from defensive errors because of lapse of concentration, just continually switching off.
How do you have a goalkeeper that gets rounded 3 times in 1 game?
Bro, he's reserve goalkeeper for Villarreal, bro. And he's number 1 for Chelsea. Like, he's going to become above me. Are you mad? You never heard of that keeper.
This is why I'm confused.
Are you mad?
Sanchez is back. You signed Jorgensen. But your best keeper, in my opinion, is Petkovic. Why? I know he made mistakes, but why ain't he playing? This just don't
Bro,
make
because
sense.
he's not good with the ball at his feet. Because he's not good with the ball at his feet, Roms. That's why. It's as simple
this is
as
the
that.
problem with these
Yeah,
modern
I like
managers, these
Petrovic.
hippie managers, bro. How about save the ball from going in the net?
That's what I'm saying. He's a
Yeah,
better
but
shot stopper than the other two.
Yeah, but bro,
Petrovic
Petrovic was doing. Gooney would tell you as well. Petrovic was doing some silly things, bro, towards the end of the season.
Absolutely.
Silly,
The matter of the fact is the goalkeeper that we just signed.
bro.
But would you agree? Would you two agree?
And listen, it's a shame for him.
He's a better shot stopper than the other two. I know you're saying obviously football's about playing out with your feet, playing out from back. I get that, but like what Lee said, your main job is to keep the ball out of the net. From what I've seen, he's better than Sanchez.
Statistically, he's not.
Petrovic at shot stopping, yeah. I agree. I think he's at least better than Sanchez. Jorgensen, I can't say. I haven't seen this guy play like that, so I can't have a judgment. But from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, it's not looking good, fam. But let's see what happens.
Yeah,
the thing about Jorgensen, yeah. For me, like I've already told you before, I wanted Valles. Yeah, people try to laugh. How can you want a Las Palmas keeper? Now all of a sudden they know his name. They want him as well. I wanted him. Las
Palmas keeper is good. He's good. He's decent.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, with Jorgensen, listen, he is not a rubbed out shot stopper, but he's not like a Alisson. He's not even like a Valles. Yeah, I would put him more in the realm of like a Edison. You can't expect him to keep saving hella shots. But the thing about him is he's very good on the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Very comfortable on the ball. So he should help the team play a lot better. Because Maresca, we know Maresca likes to build up.
He's moving mad. Yo, why Scout Don? You're moving mad right now. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm telling you about the player. I told you lot about Vega as well. Now all of a sudden, yeah, it's Saeed. I told you lot about Vega.
I need to get why Scout, man.
I told you lot about Saeed, bro. I do my research, you know, bro. I told these lot about Vega. They laughed. All of a sudden, yesterday they're loving him off. But what I'm seeing yesterday is what I was seeing when I was watching the games. I told these lot about Gil. They laughed. All of a sudden now it's let's keep him. Do you know what I'm saying? With Jorgensen, he's a decent enough keeper.
Yeah, you also told us Mudryk's better than Martinelli as well. How's that working out?
I never said he's better than him. How's he working out for Martinelli right now? All I see is man just running with his head down like a clown, bro.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Got Brazilians that don't want to watch Brazil no more because of him.
Ball out the stadium every time, innit? Like instead, you could have that instead. Hence why your team and your club keep buying winger after winger after winger because they realise they done fucked up with that Mudryk deal, bruv. Yeah, they realise with Sterling they effed up. There's £100 million worth of trash right there on that left side. So what did they do? They went and bought a proper baller. They went and bought Neto.
Yeah. Hey, Lee, do you know what it is though? You know I can sleep at night because Arteta was about to cash out the exact same amount as us for Martinelli to get benched, bro. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't going to take long for him to get benched by Mudryk. You feel me?
But we ended up buying Trossard, and he's better than all of them.
Nah, that's crazy. I can't lie. It's crazy. Let me get these super chats in quickly. Lee, if $1,000, we finish above United. Ultimate Bond says, if you want Samu over Joao, this spot ain't for you. Felix is a good signing. He won't start over Neto on Parter, but he'll provide cover for all those positions. West Ham top 6, bro. We're gonna make our predictions as well, man. So
no. West Ham ain't getting top 6.
Hey.
They signed some good players, but they ain't getting top 6. Their manager's shit.
I've got a hot take on West Ham.
Okay. Most passes, Felix is just a flashier Havertz. Both shit. Osimhen is the one we need. Felix going to Athletic killed his desire. Between two, would you take Omorodion or Felix? Obviously, the man them said Felix. Just name me one season after 18 years old. One good season.
The season he won the league.
Yeah, they won the league. Yeah. Too much squad depth equals Chelsea. Very too little equals Spurs. This was all planned by Chelsea, by the way. The moving. Remember what they did to Ziyech when he was going to PSG and now Samu. Bro, that's a good point. You know, you man are moving like reckless, fam. But honestly, God, on a human level, though, man. It is actually quite sad what's happened to Samu. Because imagine this year, you're going to Chelsea, the dream move. No, you can't laugh. You
see this. This is the smallest violin in the world, bruv. Nobody cares. Fuck Samu. He's shit. He's like
Wait.
I know, bro. Listen, it's occupational hazard, fam. Just you got to charge it to the game. It happens, bro. Sometimes it happens, bro. This is a ruthless game. What? So what? Are you telling me? How bad is it really for him? He's gonna go home crying to his $1 million flipping villa in Spain and say, "Yeah, boo-hoo, woe is me." You know what I mean?
We probably paid for his flight back, bro. We paid for the flight back.
He came to London, like he landed.
He was here, bro. He was here.
Yeah, he was here. So, but did he pay for the flight? He was 5-starred up in the hotel, bruv, crying in his hotel, getting a private flight back to Spain to his villa. Like, come on, really? How bad is it for him? He's still gonna pay. There's still gonna be other clubs interested in him. Let's keep it moving. Shit happens. Who remembers what happened to that Odin Winky brother? That's real pain. Odin Winky's real pain.
He's got no wages, man. He's got no wages.
They didn't even pay for his fuel to turn up at the bloody stadium. They didn't pay for his own fuel. Do you know what I mean?
Nobody knows his wages, fam. Look at that, man. He's on nothing right now. You feel me? Like,
he's on nothing.
What's he doing, man? Like, seriously, man.
Bring up Pice's Twitter, yeah. Bring up Pice's Twitter. There's a video of Gallegher being caught outside of his hotel, and they're asking him about the move. I don't know if you'll get copyrighted. That's not copyright, is it? If you play the video of him getting. Yeah. Play the video, bro.
I think you'd be all right. I think we'll be all right.
Play the video. You see Gallegher. Yeah, that one. That's the
show here in Spain. Hello, Conor. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine. I come from El Chiringuito Sports TV show here in Spain.
See?
We want to know what happened with your contract with Atletico Madrid.
I'm going to my hotel.
It's collapsed.
Wow.
Do you know about Samu Omorodion collapse contract with Chelsea? What happened with you? You are going to sign with Atletico Madrid today.
Wow. By the way, can I just say, journalism in 2024, like, it's so bad.
Yeah, but you know what? They really wouldn't be getting that in England. They wouldn't be asking them questions. In Spain and Italy, they're direct. Yo, what's happening with your contract, mate? You wouldn't be getting that. You wouldn't be getting that outside the ground or hotel. Yeah, because these journalists don't leave their bedrooms, mate. These football London ones, especially. They're sat in their bedrooms making up bullshit stories that Flowers and Henry Talks Arsenal are clickbaiting their titles. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's true though. Spanish journalists and Italian journalists rock up at the hotel. When do English ones do that anymore?
Savage.
When do you ever see? A hierarchy of one team and the hierarchy of another team both snapped in a hotel together with the player? Do you remember when Jose had Ashley Cole in a hotel in London with the Arsenal? Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Where are these pictures? You don't get that in England anymore. Fair play to them. Yeah, he didn't get the answers he wanted, but at least he asked the question.
But thing is, imagine he comes back though, man. Imagine Colin Gallagher.
You can imagine what he's going in his head right now. He's thinking, I've just got to Atleti. It's all going well. I'm going to be a baller for Atleti next season, whatever. Yeah, and then it all falls through and he has to go back to Chelsea, tail between legs.
Nah, his past has been revoked. There's no access to his Cobham, bro. It's done, bro. He's got to stay.
I think it's over for him at Chelsea.
I said he's got to stay, you know.
He's got to stay in España, bro. Lee, what wild card team are you watching in the Liga this season, bro? What's your wild card team this year?
Well, in La Liga?
Yeah.
Probably Atleti, if I'm honest.
Other than them.
Maybe Valencia, you know. Valencia.
Send him to Valencia, then. Send him to Valencia, innit? One of them.
I'd say still Girona. Girona have got rid of some good players, and they've been
Girona's another one
through pre-season. Yeah, they got panned 4-0 by. Did they get panned 4-0 by some shit team the other day? They got hammered 4-0 at home. Yeah, but yeah, I still think
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle. They got slapped. They lost to they slapped up Napoli, but they've been panned most of pre-season. But I still think like they'll buy some more players anyway. Yeah, they need to, and I think they'll still do well. Van der Beek's there now as well. But yeah, other than that, Real Madrid are winning it, mate. We already know that.
Guys, there's 2.2k in the building, man. Not even 1,000 likes. You lot, smash a like on the video, people, man. You know the ones there. So okay. So now, what's your expectations then, innit? You got all this big squad now. What you man saying, Goonie and Don? Like what you man saying? Top four, charging?
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Right now, for me, it's number one, the transfer window is not closed yet. We need to see how all teams finish their transfer. At the end of the transfer window is when now you can start making assumptions. Do you know what I mean? Because we don't know what our full squads are going to look like just yet. Because things, as you've seen over the past few days, can drastically change. But it's like I said, like I still have a lot of concerns about the squad building and positions that I think are key in the team not really being addressed the way they should have. You know what I mean? So not too optimistic, man. I'll be honest.
Whereas Don is on the other side, is like, yo, charge it. Top 3, I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying?
Goonie always comes back anyway, and he's like, you know what? Maybe I was a little bit too harsh on these man anyway. So I'm gonna let Goonie have his moment. You know what I'm saying? Goonie's getting used to the new era that we're now in. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, where it's not just about big names, you know. But anyway, it's calm. It's calm. Like I said, you know, for me, like I said, I think the squad's good enough to get top 4. Neto, Osimhen just gives me more confidence that we'll go and get top 4. For me, like I said, I believe Maresca.
Osimhen is not through the door yet,
bro.
Like it's what? No. But I'm saying the likes of Osimhen and Neto will give me more confidence that we'll get top 4. Is what I'm saying. But even if we don't get Osimhen, I think we've still got enough up there to score goals.
You said something earlier, and I agree. I think you get Osimhen done the last week of the window. I think once you flipped Chalobah, Broha, Gallagher, because you're going to sell a few Cobham graduates again. I think once you flip all of them, we'll probably recoup about 50 to 80 mil. I think that's when you'll sign Osimhen still. I think you will. You can't be saying you don't want another like Caicedo with us where you think you got the player, bro, and you don't come. Like,
and we're assuming that he's going to be available in the market all this time. Because, like I said, if PSG decide to bid tomorrow, or Arsenal decides, you know what, we are going to get the striker and bid before the end of the week, and we ain't bid nothing, at the end of the day, it comes down to simple economics. Provide the money, get the player. Very simple. That's what's going to end up happening.
You know what helps us, Goonie, is the fact that we've got a striker that they want. So it gives us a little bit of leverage, because
they can still get him whether Osimhen goes to Chelsea or not. They can still get Lukaku because on top of what you're saying, we're also desperate to get rid of the player, and the club knows that.
True, that's true. But what I'm saying is, at least it should mean that we're going back and forth consistently, because obviously we're trying to sort out both deals. You know what I'm trying to say? We've been linked to Osimhen for a while, done all the groundwork and that, man. Not to say other teams haven't, but we're in a good position to get it done. It just comes down to the money, ultimately.
Why didn't you just put Lukaku in the deal and add a bit of money on top?
They tried.
The main thing is the salary wrongs, bruv. That's what it is.
Fair.
The salary
swap deals don't really happen like that as well, man. Do you know what I mean? They rarely ever happen.
Yeah, they're rare. They're very rare.
And that's why I'm happy. That's why I'm happy. Big ups Staffy Defense League. Go back to that comment, yeah. That's the Staffy Defense League. So Neto's going to the hospital chilling. That's why I'm happy we've got a big squad, bro. Because I don't want to be seeing Neto playing every single game, bro. Yeah. Sometimes bring him off the bench. Sometimes even take him off at half time if you have to. Yeah. Because I don't want to see this guy break down again. You know.
Don, I've already said keep him away from all the cup games. You play once a week. If you're winning comfortably at half time, like you said, take him off. Listen, obviously against the big teams, you ideally want your players to play the whole game, or the majority of the game. But what's spot on? Keep him away from conference. Keep him away from Carabao. All them other stuff until you get to latter stages like a semi-final or a final. Because one thing you got to say with Chelsea, no matter how bad you are a very good cup team. You always seem to get to the latter stages. That's when you bring the Netos in. But other than that, keep him far away. Just let him play Prem games, solely Prem games to at least January.
Exactly, bro.
Now, let's say quickly as well. You speak about expectation for Chelsea. For me, Conference League, that has to that shouldn't what's unnecessary shouldn't even need to be said. You have to win that. Like that's a trophy you have to win. In my opinion, anyway.
Bro, they have to qualify first of all, and then once they qualify,
what do you mean qualify?
Hey,
you're not qualified.
Nah, man, they got to play someone or Braga. They got to play someone or Braga.
I thought whatever place automatically just gets you in the competition.
Nah, man. They got to qualify for that. I think it's the end of August. They got to play. Do you know what I mean? So once they do that end of August, then they qualify. You feel me? So
that's mad.
You know what I mean? Then I got to qualify first, man, and then we see what I go on. You know the ones. So it ain't easy right now.
They're going to struggle. They're going to struggle this season.
If you qualify, you got to win it.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun.
Because the problem they've got, like we said, they've got some decent players. They have got some good players, especially up front or wing positions. But if Neto gets injured, you're back to Sterling or Mudryk. If Cole Palmer gets injured, you're finished. Yeah. And Jackson, we know what we're going to get from Jackson. He ain't clinical enough. Yeah, he'll score goals. Yeah, and he's not the worst player. Yeah, but he ain't going to get you anywhere near top 4. Yeah, he needs other people to help out. And the problem is,
he's one of the main reasons why Palmer got the GA that he got, bruv. Him and Palmer's relationship.
Yeah, and the GA got you 2 qualification rounds for the Conference League.
Yeah, but bro,
which is what I said.
But you're saying it won't help us to get to top 4 as if we weren't scoring a lot of goals. He was doing his job up top. It was the defense that kept leaking goals.
Which is still the same thing now, which we said 20 minutes ago. I agree with you. But you're going to concede loads.
Yeah, but you said Jackson won't help you get top 4. I disagree. I think he will help us get top 4 because he will help with the GA. Is my point, and he will help us play better. It's just going backwards. That's the main concern.
Yeah, but that's still the same concern now, and that's my point. Yeah, he didn't get you top
Jackson's
4
not a
last
defender.
season. No, he didn't. Yeah, but you said he'll help with the GA to get you top 4. Where did his GA get you last year? 6th. Where did Cole Palmer's GA get you last year? 6th. Why? Because of the defense. And that's because the defense is trash, and you ain't done nothing centre back wise to make me think it's any better.
But that's my point, though, Lee. You're specifically speaking about the defense. I'm saying in attack, we scored a lot of goals, and Jackson in his first season got over 20 GA, bro. In his first season.
No, hang on, hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. Take out assist for the striker. Hold on, because you lot do this all the time, you hipsters, yeah? Right? You always shoehorn in the assists, yeah, to make it. How many games did Jackson play in the league? How many goals did he get? Because then that tells you his goals. I don't care about his assists.
He scored 15. He scored 15 goals in the league. He missed over 20
good enough to get you top 4.
So he could have even scored more, right? But he's contributing towards winning us games. And like I said, him and Palmer had a very good relationship, bro. If you remember that goal that Palmer scored against Luton, it was Jackson that picked up the ball from like.
Yeah. I'm not saying I didn't say Jackson's a bad player. What I said is he ain't getting you top 4. And so far, I've been proven right with that because he didn't last year. You ain't done nothing defensively, to suggest that you're any better defensively. Yeah, but you're stacked up front if you get Felix in as well, because you've got 3 or 4 really good players up there.
If we don't get top 4, I'm charging it to the defense. I'm saying it already because the attack.
Exactly. He scored 4 goals in 1 game.
We score goals, bro. We score goals. It's a defense.
Does Jackson even start for you lot?
He probably
what's that again?
Ron's just got the wooden spoon outside stirring the pot.
Now I'm being dead honest because
what currently as the team currently stands.
The team currently is, yeah. Does he start?
I think he does.
Yeah, he's got to, man. He's got to.
Because me personally, I think Nkunku can play that 9. Personally,
Nah.
I Palmer on the right, Felix in the 10.
Roms, the thing about Nkunku playing up top, yeah. The thing about Nkunku playing up top, you're taking away a player that you want on the ball a lot during the game, bro. When he's up top, he's just so isolated. He doesn't stretch the pitch like a Mark Gill.
Then I ask you this: other than Palmer, is he your most clinical player?
Yeah, but bro, being
that's
clinical,
not really saying much.
Exactly, that's not really saying much. Like if he's just up there doing nothing and just waiting for chances to fall to him, I don't want that from Nkunku. You want Nkunku on the ball, getting involved in the game, bro. I don't want him just to stay up there.
I hear that, but this is testament to him. I know what you mean from the left 10, listen, picking up creating things, but because he's so good at finishing as well. Like Nkunku hardly played for you lot last season. I remember him coming on Anfield, even though we battered you, cold goal. I remember comes on, scores a header. What I'm saying is, I agree with you. He probably is better in them spaces, but let's say he's a good finisher as well. There's no, like, even the odd game, there's no harm in they maybe playing him. Even that false 9, for example, but then that probably takes away from your 10, to be fair. So maybe you got a point in that regard. But I think, look, Nkunku can do that role. I rate him as a finisher.
One thing I've noticed as well, when he plays up top, it gives the centre-backs an easy ride, bro, because he doesn't stretch the pitch.
He can run him behind as well.
And what he does, when Nkunku plays up top as well, the defensive line goes up because they know he's not going to stretch. Do you get it? When you've got a Gill, when you've got an Osimhen, when you've got a Jackson, you know they're going to run the channels, bro. They're going to keep running the channels.
This is where it's a coaching issue then, because I feel Nkunku's not slow. None of us on this panel are going to say Nkunku's slow. He's very quick. So why can't you coach him to run? But like you just said, why can't you coach him to run the channels in behind? Because he's got the pace to do it and he's got the finishing to do it.
But then you've got other people in the team that can actually do it and it's more natural to them. That's the point. So why would you want to?
You don't have a 9 that can do it though. You don't have a 9 that can run channels in behind.
Bro, Jackson can run the channels.
That's good at finishing as well. Jackson obviously can finish, but he's not clinical. That's what I'm saying.
But Nkunku can still finish his chances from an advanced position, bro. He ain't got to play up top. He can still finish his chances from midfield. You know,
I think ultimately,
you know what I'm actually trying to do? I'm just trying to shoehorn Neto, Nkunku, Palmer.
I don't like Nkunku up top. I don't like him up top, bro. I can't lie. I don't like him up there, man. I've seen enough, and I'm like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it.
Fair enough.
Let's speak on Liverpool. Obviously, you know what I'm saying to you. It's still no Zubi. You know the ones there. I told you, man. Ever since that Craig Anfield Agenda made that song, man, I think the deal's off, man. I'm telling you, Lee, man. That song they got the deal off, man. But Rams, what's going on, man? Like, bro, apparently they're saying that he's emotionally attached to Real Sociedad, man. They're not letting him go, man. What's going on?
Do you know what's happened? Richard Hughes has bought him all the drinks and he doesn't want to come back with him. Post. But that's how it seems right now. He's buying all the drinks all night, doesn't want to come back with him. I'm gonna double down. I think this drags, and I do think we sign him. I know a lot of people think because it's taking long, we don't. I genuinely think this still happens. However, the problem is if it doesn't, and this is why I personally like players signed early, because I know we had 3 international competitions, Olympics, Euros, and Copa America this summer, right? But what happens is, and it's a prime example last summer, we bid for Caicedo quite late. Then it gives you limited time to find your replacement, because the club you're trying to get the player from, they're like, hold on, we're not going to sell you our player until we get our replacement. So let's say we drag this Zubi deal and he decides he wants to stay at Sociedad. We're then having to grab it for a 6. And that 6 has to be, it's not going to be as good as Zubi, but it can't be a golfing class, because what happened last summer, we dropped from Caicedo to Endo, albeit Endo had a decent season. He was hot and cold, started off bad, then put in good performances against your Arsenals, your Cities, then kind of petered off towards the end of the season. But why I'm concerned with this, I do think we get it done, but we need to get it done quick now, because we leave it to the end of the window, then we don't have an adequate enough replacement. We're just going to end up with kind of a stopgap 6 for another season. Because for me, it's gross negligence that we didn't replace Fabinho straight away. I know we tried with Caicedo, but it didn't work. But this is why I like my signings done a bit earlier. But to answer your question, I do think we get it done. I think this one's going to drag. I can see it dragging. I don't think we even get it done this week. And I know there's all this talk, we're giving him a time frame. We know he's the best 6 right now that we can possibly get. I know there's Edison from Atalanta, and there's a few others, but we want Zubi. Like, you can tell we want him. But listen, when you've got that affection to your club, we saw it with Gerrard in 2005 when he was about to go Chelsea, and for whatever reason, he ended up staying. This can happen.
Yeah, because you lot threatened him. That's why. You lot threatened him.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
You lot threatened him. And then Saeed, your club did the same thing to man like Wayne. Wayne wanted to come over to the Pride of London. You lot threatened him as well.
He wanted to go City.
Went his gaff, mate. Let him know what's going on.
He didn't want to go City. He wanted to come Chelsea, bro. City. Are you crazy?
City as well, and then they threatened
bro. City, bro. He wanted to come Chelsea. Wayne really wanted to come Chelsea.
I'm not going Man. Wayne really wanted to go Man City as well.
Yeah, Man City, even Barcelona put a bid in for him.
The main club he wanted to go to at the time, the club that were on the verge of signing.
Mourinho wanted him, to be fair.
He was on the verge of joining Chelsea, bro, because we was Man City at the time, basically.
Yeah, big up Rand.
You know, this side, yeah, I feel we're trying to do kind of what Chelsea do and just get players off the books now, because we're going to flip Sepp van der Berg. We had 2 games, by the way, yesterday. We had 2 games in the space of 6 hours at Anfield. Sepp van der Berg was left out of both squads completely. Carvalho we sold, which I'm annoyed about, because I don't care what my fan base say. He's not good enough. He's not going to fit in. I've been saying to Monts, I've been saying to Grizz, I've been saying to all the Liverpool fans, if this guy gets given a chance in the 10, I think he will ball out. Personally, I think he's our best 10. I know it's not fashionable to say that. Elliott's, because I didn't rate Elliott at the start, but he had an amazing season last year. But Klopp don't play with that industrial 10. For me, the fact that Slot plays with a 10 and didn't start Carvalho, he just doesn't rate him. But just because my manager doesn't rate him doesn't mean I have to just follow what my manager thinks. I think he's a baller, and I think he will prove people wrong, because there's a few games where he proved it. He come on against Newcastle, right, and scored a last-minute winner. I remember in the Community Shield, I don't rate the Community Shield, but he came on and he was pivotal in the last goal. I remember against City at the Etihad in the Carabao Cup, come on, scored a good goal for us. Like, when he actually has played, he's done all right. This is what Liverpool fans don't want to admit. He's actually done all right when given the time, but Klopp hardly gave him a chance. So I was pissed off with that one. But look, we signed him for 5 million, I think, in a tribunal. We're making 20+ million profit. We're going to sell Sepp van der Berg. Bobby Clark is going on we're selling him to, I think, Salzburg for 8 million. I think we're trying to get outgoings as well. But what annoys me is, why do we have to sell these players to fund the Zubimendi deal? We've got money. I hate this notion that Liverpool don't have money, because when we want a player, suppose like Alisson, Van Dijk, Caicedo bid, if we think you're going to elevate our first team, we will spend the money. So this notion we don't have money is a myth. But we just need to get Zubimendi over the line. That this one's just it's annoying, but I think we get it done. But it's going to be a saga. It's going to be a saga, man.
Is this true though? Will they lose 2 midfielders in one summer? Because Arsenal are going in for Moreno.
But they've already replaced Moreno with that Sucic guy from Salzburg, I swear. I think they've already replaced. They've already got the Moreno.
Okay.
They've already done that. So me personally, it would be funny if we sign Zubi and then they hold on to Moreno. But I think Moreno to Arsenal.
You know what would be even funnier is if we got Nick Zubimendi.
Bro, even United,
You do that, I might have to take a week off.
bro, United need to go in there and say, yo, brothers, Liverpool, hold that. We did it to Amrabat, we did it to Bear, man. Yo, made it hold that. You know the ones there, like.
Zubimendi's a good player. Liverpool need a player like that. And him and McAllister would cook together. They do well in midfield together.
And do you know what as well? Rivals are getting caught in the Klopp system. They're like, oh, but you need that destroyer 6. And at first, even I got caught into that notion. Like, hold on. The preseason games against United, Arsenal, and Betis, right? And even the one yesterday against Sevilla. He's going for that more total football approach where we defend as a unit, like McAllister and Zubi kind of defend as a unit. It's not like Klopp where you have that isolated 6 where he's going to get countered and whatnot. So, in my opinion, I think McAllister and Zubimendi will work, like you said, Lee. But this saga's annoying now. And do you know what happened? Our fans lapped it up. After they had a friendly on Thursday, right? And he was hugging everyone and whatnot. And we lapped up, said, yeah, that means he's signing. That means he's... Even me, I fed into it. Like, look, he's doing the good vibes. He's doing all of that. From now, even if we get Here We Go or Ornstein Bomber, yeah, I'm not believing a player signed until I see him signing the thing, lifting up the shirt and smiling. Because,
bro,
listen,
I'm telling you, man.
I've got PTSD. True. I've got severe PTSD from last summer. So until he's in our complex, lift the shirt up. That's when I'm believing.
And Fabrizio hasn't had the best transfer window either, as well. You know,
Exactly.
He's made a couple of blunders this season. Yeah, this window.
Have you noticed him and David Ornstein? They go at each other. So David Ornstein said the deal collapsed here. So he said the deal collapsed here. Then Fabrizio was like, well, not really. It's not collapsed yet, but you know what I mean? Just to kind of make it drag on a little bit.
And then 20 minutes later, he put out it's 100% off.
Yeah, 100% off.
He got his get back because he got the exclusive on Felix before Ornstein.
Yeah.
He put it out. He put it out. I was like, all right, cool. You dummy on that one. All right, cool. Say nothing. Let me put Felix out.
Do you reckon they actually like each other?
Don't you need to get the gloves on?
They'll say they do, bro.
Fabrizio doesn't strike me as the type.
I think it's competition. I think it's just fun, innit? I think it's fun.
No, man, they should get the gloves on. Just rock it out in the ring or something.
You know what I mean? Fabrizio's had a worse window than Liverpool. No, but you've let my man go. I think he's a baller, that Carvalho to
Same, bro. That one hurt. That one.
He's a baller, man. He's a baller.
Me and Mons had that banter like 2-3 years ago. I said Carvalho is better than Elliot. Carvalho will be the one to be in the team. He's like, no, he won't. It's like, bro, Klopp's system. I'm not saying he was out. I'm not saying Carvalho's the more talented player, but Elliot will be the one to start. And then when that news broke, what's even messaging me just getting on to me? But yeah, man, that one hurt Said. And I wish him all the best at Brentford. And to be fair, for him, it's a good move because he's going to play more. He wants to play more. He'll play in that 10. Him linking up with Tony. If Tony stays at Brentford, I think that can be good. Vissa and Buemo. I think that quartet could cook. They can do something with Jensen. I think Jensen's a baller as well. Brentford got a decent team, but they had their scarred with injury. But for Carvalho, that's a very good move. So I can't complain for him. But from a Liverpool perspective and a player I rate, it was annoying, man. Twitter was jarring. Everyone was just tagging me in that. But yeah, man, I wish them all the best.
Bro, what you might think of Liverpool this season? Like, are they going to challenge, or they just kind of like, you know what I mean, have a bad, like maybe a bad season, or like, because they sometimes do this where they go out the top 4 and then but not like a top 7, 8. I'm talking about like just come out of the top 4. Bro, they struggle.
The main question mark that I've got, obviously Liverpool have got good players, they've got winners, they've got world-class players, they've got a team already in it that know each other, right? With Slot, it looks like he's coming. A lot of Liverpool fans, me and Roms have spoken. He said, yo, I'm enjoying the football right now. Like, I don't care about results in pre-season, which I agree with. It's more the performances. And he's been impressed. And that's what I'm getting from a lot of Liverpool fans. So I think he's going to have them playing some good football and winning games, yeah? But the main question mark is when it comes to adversity. We saw Klopp, how he managed it. You know what I'm trying to say, yeah? Because he knew the club inside out. Last year when they had bare injuries, you saw the introduction of Bradley. He ended up even beating us in the final. Yeah, obviously we had a shit manager of a shit mentality that told guys to sit back, whereas Klopp just said to these lot, go play your game, go express yourself. Yeah. So like in these little moments when they have all these injuries and that, yeah, how is he gonna deal with it? Because overall, I still don't rate Liverpool's squad as a whole. There's certain man on their bench like Gravenberch and that. I don't rate these guys. I'll be real. So that's the only thing that I'm looking at in it. But I think they're still gonna be up there in it. It's just a few little adverse situations that we'll see what happens, man.
Don, it's interesting you just mentioned Gravenberch because there's one worry I have, right? I rate Gravenberch, but further forward in an 8 role, Slot wants to play him in the 6. And even yesterday against Sevilla, things were bypassing him a bit. We dominated most of the game in it, but things were bypassing him. I personally think he shouldn't play 6, but Slot is in. He's insistent that he plays that 6, and I have a feeling our first game against Ipswich, Grav might start in that 6, and I'm not really for it. I'm not gonna lie. I want Grav further forward, but then you're not really gonna get in ahead of Elliott and McAllister at this moment in time, and even Curtis Jones is probably ahead of him in the pecking order for that position. But I hear you, Don. That's what I'm saying. That it's gonna happen this season. We're gonna go through adversity, a few injuries. What I would say though is we press similar to a Klopp team, but we're more possession based. It's not really transitional and gung ho. So me personally, I think injuries will reduce. Obviously, you can get injured anyhow. Like impact injuries will always happen. It's football. But I feel like them like injuries that are built that you get injuries from workload, that you're playing too much, you're running too much. I think that will decrease the way Slot plays this season. But no, you're right. We need to see how he deals with adversity. That's why, listen, it's interesting for clubs like Liverpool, Chelsea, and teams that have a new manager for their first season, because you're interested to see how the manager's going to deal with that. So no, I hear
put that comment as well back up, Saeed, the one that my man just said about what I said, because it's very similar to
which one?
Like how Rom's feeling. What he said about Chelsea not having adversity or something like that.
1 second. What who made the comment?
Well, Aiden Andrews, but Chelsea will finish top 4, no adversity. Yeah.
Aiden and
big up Aiden.
I haven't seen him.
You just put it up, bro. You put it up a second ago. Aiden Andrews.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There you go.
Yeah, that one, bro. Wherever I said we're not gonna have adversity. Wherever I said we're not gonna have any adversity, bro. That's something that Maresca needs to prove to us as well. But one thing that I like from the guy is he has already come out on multiple occasions. Goonie can vouch as well, yeah, where he's spoken about tactics, bro, and clearly said, like, he's clearly recognized an issue, and you can see in the game he's managed to change it. You know what I'm saying? And even after the game, he's saying, yo, this is what we didn't do well today. We weren't getting that from Poch. All we ever got from Poch was shit performances, and he would come out and try to protect the players. This manager's very transparent, yeah, and it's clear to see that he understands the game. But again, we need to see it in the season. But so far, I'm glad with what I've been seeing so far.
He won't make the season. He won't make the whole season, your manager.
That's documented.
Just to read this, Chelsea will work on outgoings. Lukaku expected to join Napoli. Raheem Sterling can leave if Joao Felix returns. Donny Madueke want to watch out if good bids. Newcastle interested. Diego Moreno considering Strasbourg loan. Who's Diego Moreno?
Who is that?
we bought him from
Benfica.
Benfica, yeah. But he's not.
Oh,
He's
wait,
not ready.
Don, is that the guy that looks like that guy from Power? You know, Lakeisha's son.
Oh yeah. He kind of looks like him. He does kind of look like him. Yeah. Now we saw him start last season against who we played. Goonie was it? Who was it? Was it Wickham? I can't remember who we played in the.
I don't know. That he was just a flip, because I think did we even pay anything for him, or did we get him on a free?
He went on loan last year at Lyon. I think we paid for him. And then Lyon sent him back.
Time though, he's only young. Give him time. He's only 20.
Let's be honest, Don. In a year's time, you're flipping him. In a year's time,
we're flipping him.
Yeah, we're gonna flip this guy. That's what I mean. He's a flip.
He'll be a flip. He's not ready.
Free, to be fair to say, free transfer. Fair enough.
Free from Benfica, exactly.
Yeah, fair. So where are you finishing then, Roms? Chat to me.
Third. I've been saying
third, yeah.
My expectation is to challenge. You can't tell me we still got Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent. And there's some fans that saying Slot's first season, let's just get top 4 in the Trent. No, I want to challenge. Do I think we'll challenge? I think Arsenal and City, their squad, not even just their starting 11s, their squad, I feel like they've got the strength and depth. So I think we finish third. But yeah, man, I think we get third comfortably. We get to do it. Oh my God.
That is hilarious, man.
That's the first I've heard of that, you know. I get Anthony Mackie. Now I'm hearing young Akon. What's going on here, bro? I don't look like Akon. It's crazy.
It's
you know, I will say something though. We should be hanging with City and Arsenal at least till Christmas. We should be challenging till Christmas. Then I'm kind of expecting like us to peter off, because as it stands, I don't think we have the depth in our squad to go all the way.
I don't think you make top 4.
What?
You don't think we make top 4?
Who's making top 4, Lee, man?
Wait, Lee, I need to hear your reasoning, bro.
City, Arsenal, Spurs or United, and then Spurs or United. They'll be the top
Spurs are
four.
doing
Wait.
No Villa.
You put Spurs.
Spurs
No,
are
no
gonna
Villa,
show
man.
this
No
season,
Villa.
I'm telling you
They'll
guys.
struggle with the Champions League, Villa.
Yeah.
Where did you put Spurs, Lee? Where did you put them?
Third or fourth.
Wow.
No, but I can't just let this run. Lee, why do you
Europa League's gonna kill them, man. I reckon Europa League's gonna kill them.
The way you played in pre-season, you've looked really good, yeah. But you're press, bro. You're going to get bare injuries.
Hey, Lee, what's the main concern that you've got with Chelsea, by the way?
I ain't got no concerns with Chelsea. They're just shit, bruv.
Your main concern that you spoke about is our defense. These lot leaked over 60 goals, just like us, yeah. And they're still struggling with set pieces. They still have no set piece coach, by the way. And there's I'm talking about Spurs, bro. I'm talking about Spurs. No, I'm talking about Spurs. They leaked over 60 goals. They lost more games than us last year. And like I said, they still haven't got a set piece coach. And apparently the other day they conceded a couple of set pieces again. Right? So what's all this confidence you've got for Spurs? Third and fourth?
Third or fourth, yeah. But and the reason I say they're third or fourth, Liverpool, I think, have finished fifth. Yeah, because they've got Europa League. Their manager's pressing the hell out of the team. Boom, boom, boom. The way they played against us, they boxed us in the corners everywhere. Yeah, it was hard work. Yeah, and the problem is they haven't signed anybody. Yeah. And then you've got Van Dijk, another year older. You've got Salah. He was off the pace last season. I know he's still bad goals. And he's lost a bit of pace. Big up Gooney, man. Yeah, and he's lost a bit of pace as well.
Bless up people, man. Bless up chat.
And I just think, like, without buying anyone, yeah, you ain't got better. You've got a worse manager. Yeah, you haven't brought anybody, and you've let some players go. So I don't see how they get top four.
Fifth's not bad for Chelsea, though. I don't think it's bad for Chelsea.
Top. Go on.
I was going to say, obviously, I hear your logic, but this is why I like to do predictions once the window shuts, because we're not going to not sign anyone. I know our fans are panicking, but I'm going to ask you again, the show after the window and see then, because right now, if you put us, personally, I don't agree. I have to disagree with the injuries thing. I think we still press that madman, but with Klopp as well, even with the ball, it was very gung-ho and transitional. With Slot, you've seen against United, because I'm honest, against United, I think they bopped us off the park. We were just more clinical. They're actually the better team against us, right? Against you lot, I think you lot were better the first 15, but the minute the goal went in, your heads kind of dropped, in my opinion. The second half, we fielded a complete different team, and you just bopped us from pillar to post. But I feel, even if it's not a Zubimendi, I feel like we'll try and get a player. It's not as good as him, but we won't drop the levels like last summer. And I do think we'll sign kind of what you lot did, like a kind of not a player as good, but a player that can play that left centre back role and that left back role. But I think we get top four comfortably, in my opinion. But I see your logic. But once you sign a few players, I want to ask you again, because I was not expecting that.
With Tottenham, the reason I put Tottenham above Man United have gone out and bought some half decent players. Yeah, and their manager's in his third full season now, coming into his third full season.
Facts.
Yeah,
He must.
They played pretty all right against City. The first half was shocking for both teams. That game was dead, by the way, but I could see what they were trying to do. Yeah, whereas with Liverpool, I can see what they're trying to do, but they ain't got enough players to do it all season. Yeah, so for me, you have to go and buy about 3 or 4 players, mate.
You say the same
if Van Dijk gets injured, but if Van Dijk gets injured, then what? Yeah, if Salah gets injured, then what? Yeah, so there's 2 positions you have to cover straight away for me. Yeah, midfield, you definitely need a player. Yeah, and you need somebody more creative as well in midfield. Yeah, so you need 4 players for me. With Man United, they've got enough players there, plus what they've added, plus with their manager being in his third full season with their foot on his neck. Yeah,
United have enough players, bro. You think United's depth is good?
Yeah.
Have you seen their midfield, bro? First of all,
we need to get midfielders. Don't get me wrong. We need midfielders.
But there's still, you know they're going to sign players. With Liverpool, you don't know they're going to sign anyone. They've wasted the whole transfer summer, the whole window, with a new manager that they should be back into the hilt. Instead, they've given him nothing. Yeah. With Man United, yeah, now you've got Ineos involved. Yeah, since Ineos have been there, everything's changing around. You can actually see what they're trying to do.
Do you know what, Lee? Do you know why I don't have that much confidence in United? Yeah. Højlund for me is not it. You can say whatever you want, he's young, whatnot. I used to him, but you know when you just come to realization, he's not it.
He'll prove a lot of people wrong this season.
What Don was saying earlier about Nkunku, I think Xerxes will be more like in a deeper role. Do you want to pick up from deep? But I think that actual clinical striker. Thing is, Rashford has it in him, but you never know with Rashford. You don't know if he's going to have that purple patch or is he just going to have a sneaky season. And I think you might agree, Syed. Are you still... Yeah, literally what AJ said. I think goals are still the issue because I don't trust Højlund. Xerxes a baller, but I don't know if he's going to get you your 15 to 20 mark in his first season. And who else do you have other than them two up top?
You got Garnacho will get goals. I reckon Garnacho will get goals. You got Sancho, which I don't know if he's going to stay or not.
Do you reckon he'll stay though?
Amad Diallo.
And he's done for. He's done for. It's time to pack it up. It's time to pack it up, man. It's time to pack it up.
With who?
Sancho, it's time to go. It's time to go.
You saying he's done for?
We don't rate him, man. No,
he's done for United. I think it's time to move on, man. It's time for a change.
The manager don't rate him, man. He don't rate him. He should have started against Man City.
What about Chido? Side, you reckon Chido?
Chido, bro. Listen, I don't know how much games he'll play, but bro, yo, he just gotta just chill, man. Under 18s and then work his way through.
Yeah, you Man U fans, they're all sitting there waiting for his first goal, so he can just rub it in Arsenal's faces.
Bro, listen, we're gonna treat that the Van Persie moment. You know the ones there. You know when Van Persie slid with his knee slide and that, when he scored that header in 2014, that was sensational.
No, but see, I think Man U have got enough goals in them. Yeah, I just think their midfield, they need a midfielder because they got Kobe Mino there. They've got Bruno there.
Where's the goals coming from, Lee? Let's break it down. Who's scoring all the goals?
Well, Bruno bags goals. Yeah, Bruno bags goals. Certainly bag goals. Yeah, Garnacho, as shit as he is, he'll still nick about 5 to 10 goals. Yeah, then you've got Rashford who'll get goals. Yeah, Amad get goals. So they got 5 or 6 players that can quite comfortably get double digits.
Double digits.
And that's going to help them. That's going to help them get top 4.
Yeah.
Well,
but then your logic, that's not making sense though, because you said Jackson won't help us get top 4, but Jackson scored 15 goals in his first season, and you've just given an example.
Yeah, but Don, this is where you misunderstood my point.
Chelsea,
exactly. This way you misunderstood my point. Chelsea's defense is woeful. Man United's isn't. Yeah, Man United has sorted their defense out this summer. Right, their defense is decent. Right, their midfield, Kobe Mino and Bruno. Yeah, they need one more in there. As soon as they get that one more in there, they're good to go. Yeah, because the goals for Jackson. Yeah, how many did Mudryk get? How many did Madueke get? So when they've got 5 that can all chip in and will chip in and have proven they can chip in,
Mudryk got two less goals than Rashford, than Jermaine Jackson. You know,
2 less.
Then he got 2 assists, and he got 2 assists.
I don't care about assists. I don't care about assists. I can pass you the ball on the halfway line, you shoot, it's the goal. I get assists and rubbish.
Are you really gassing up Mudryk now?
I've got a question for you though.
Bro, I'm just saying
he said Madueke is the best one-on-one defender in the league.
He said Madueke. What's the difference between those two brothers right now, bro? And when I checked all the underlying metrics, he actually outperformed Rashford last season, bro.
What do you mean the underlying metrics? How many goals did he score?
He scored 5 goals in the league.
Well, there we go. 5 goals all season.
In way less than minutes.
You GA merchants, man, I swear.
Because bro, if he didn't score any goals, you'd be like, oh, he didn't score anything. I'm telling you, he scored 5 goals. Now it's GA merchant.
5 goals all season.
He scored 5 goals. Yes, he scored 5 goals.
Hard to play Ahmad. Because you saw
no, for me, he must, bro. If he don't, I'll personally go visit him, man.
From January, so I know
Rashford is no different to Mikhailo Mudryk at the minute, bruv. I'll keep saying this.
Who? Ahmad?
No, I'm talking about Rashford, bruv.
Oh, relax, man. You know Rashford's better than Mikhailo Mudryk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we know he's better than him. Yes, he's got a CV.
Yeah, but you're doing the stats.
What is the CV doing for me right now, though, Saeed?
You know what?
Okay, no.
It's the same thing as Sterling. It's the same thing as Sterling. What is
if you had £1,000 cash right now, Don, to put on the bet that who would get the most goals, you putting it on Mudryk or Rashford?
Hold on. What is Sterling's CV doing for me right now? In the right now, what is it doing for me? I saw you say the other day. Don't let me look at the camera again and do what you do. Because I'll do it. I'll do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Rashford, it's the last season.
I don't rate him. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, though. You know what it is, though? There's a difference between me.
You said it's make or break.
No, but hold on a minute. There's a big difference between saying Rashford's one thing, but putting Mudryk and hyping Mudryk up, I won't do that shit. You feel me?
No. What I'm saying is,
he said Madueke is the best one-on-one dribbler in the league.
Yeah,
he said that.
What do you say about Madueke?
My point is, you don't like to slander. My point is,
what do you say about Madueke? What do you think about Madueke?
You lot, hold on, before I even get into Mudryk, you lot like to slander Mudryk and every single thing he does, you slander it. But what I'm saying is, in Rashford's game at the minute, I am not seeing anything different to what I see in Mudryk's game a lot of the time. And last season, Mudryk actually
don't do that, man. Don't do that. I don't rate Rashford here, bro. He is trying to play a Mudryk.
He outperformed him, bro, last season. Rashford was poor last season, bro.
He didn't outperform him. He scored less goals.
Mudryk had a good season. When's he ever had a good season?
Don, do you know one thing?
Mudryk was just Ukraine last season. It wasn't a good season. It was just
Ukraine.
You know something you got to stop doing, because I got onto my families for dinner this year. people only say goals and assists for strikers when they're misfiring. Their primary job is to put the ball in the back of the net, bro.
Fact.
So we're doing it for Nunes. Liverpool fans were saying Nunes had this amount of goals. He's got this GA. And then when you saw what outweighed the other, it was more assists.
They always put the assists in there.
Yeah.
Somebody said this to me in my chat the other week.
Finish.
Somebody said to me about Brennan Johnson, but he got 15 G8. So I looked how many games he played, 35 in the league. He scored 5 goals. So he got 5 goals then, mate. Then why are you trying to put assists in there? Yeah, I don't care about assists, bro. Yeah, I've seen so many assists where the players passed the ball 5 yards sideways and they've slapped it top bins. That's an assist. No, it ain't. It's a 5-yard pass.
Or Lee, when you pass it 5 yards and the player dribbles past 2 players and slots it home. That's their work.
I'm just saying, yeah, people need to have the same energy in it, because if it was Mudryk that missed those 2 chances Jermaine Jackson had the other day, everyone's cooking him. It's all over the timeline, including Chelsea fans cooking one of their own. You know what I'm trying to say? When it's Marcus, it's Marcus was good at when Van Gaal put him through. Marcus was good the other year. Like, no, bro, I don't give a shit about his CV. What are you doing right now?
Right, okay, I'll tell you about Marcus Rashford, what he did right now, yeah? Right, because I've just checked to make sure he did score in the FA Cup, which he did, and then they went on to win it. Yeah, so he helped his team with his goal. I'm not counting the assist he got in the FA Cup either. Just the goal. Yeah, helped Man United win an FA Cup. That's what he's doing for Man U.
What's your bread and butter each season? What's your bread and butter each season?
Even
his bread and butter is scoring goals, and last season he scored 8.
And over a 38-game period, he was bonging out the place, bro. He was bonging out the place,
man.
Yeah, and who won the most trophies?
Bro,
make or break.
big game. What's Mudryk done? Name me a big game that Mudryk has scored in.
There ain't one. Hold on. That was a cross. That was a cross.
Hey, listen, man.
I was there as well. He celebrated right in front of me, bro.
So basically what you're saying is, because he's scored in front of you, that's why you rate him.
Nah, bro, listen. Like I said, I just feel like Mudryk gets bullied online. Like, even yesterday,
bro,
the guy had a decent performance. The guy had a decent performance, and guys are talking about him as if he was shit, bro. He wasn't shit yesterday. He had a decent performance.
I didn't see yesterday.
Very good chances for us.
Bro, the guy is trash. Even your club think he's trash, hence why you're going out buying more wingers.
Bro, imagine that.
We're upgrading the 11. We're upgrading the 11.
He will end up at somewhere like Brighton or Newcastle, or West Ham or somewhere. He'll be lucky. He's trash.
He won't start at Brighton. Brighton got some good wingers, man. I don't think he'll start ahead.
What do you ask me about Mudryk?
Yeah, Mudryk, you called him what do you call 1v1?
The best one.
I mean, only Kudus and Doku had more completed take on it. So it looks like my eyes are matching up with the stats as well. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Don, if Nkunku, if Mudryk goes, will you loan him or sell him?
Bro, it will be a sell. It'll be a sell. There's no way we'd loan him. Why would we loan him to Newcastle? Listen, I don't want him to go, innit? Like, for me, I've said Mudryki's level right now is squad player. Yeah, ideally, in an ideal world, you don't want Mudryk starting because the end product is not refined. Yeah, like a Neto, like a Olise. But he's a good headache to have, bro. In the squad, he can start certain games. Off the bench, imagine you've got Neto comes off the bench, you're bringing on Mudryk, yeah? Bro, Mudryk running at you last 30 minutes when you're tired is a headache, fam. You know what I'm trying to say? So, bro, I don't want to sell him in it. I'll rather move on Sterling first because Mudryk can actually improve, whereas Sterling is regressing. He's getting older.
Mudryki's not going to improve.
He's not getting any better. Yeah, so I'd rather keep Mudryk. But listen, Newcastle might buy him. They might end up.
Mudryki's not going to improve, bro. He's trash.
Let's be it as well. You've not got away with this.
Yeah, Mudryki's trash, bro. He's not going to get any better.
Mudryki's not trash, Lee. He's not trash, bro. What are we doing?
He is, bro. The guy is always tripping over the ball, man.
He's going to
his team works. His team works for him.
How many goals did he score last season?
He got 8 GA. He scored. In minimal game, I think he scored 5 goals or something like that.
So he scored 5 goals all season.
He was barely playing. He was barely playing. You only started to see him in like the second half of the season.
That's to be fair.
I was waiting for you to say he scored against Arsenal, but there we go.
Yeah, he came at the Emirates. He was our best player that game as well when we played you lot. Yeah, kept running at Zinchenko, Partey, all these man, and he scored.
But bro, Zinchenko's trash as well. It's a mid off.
Yeah, but
he's not good enough.
I'm saying all your players that were trying to tackle him, he kept running past him, bro.
Yeah, bro. Every dog has a day. Yeah, like
a broken contract twice a day. You're the mighty Arsenal, right? You shouldn't be doing that if you're so good.
Yeah, but bro, I don't think we're that good.
That's good. I'm
Yeah.
glad you know.
That's you done yourself. You know, if you said that to that positive Arsenal fan, he would have carried on. But that's what you done yourself. You can't say it to someone who don't even rate it.
It's crazy. It's
I'm just
crazy.
making sure.
But listen, let's talk on Arsenal, guys. It's still not.
I'm sorry,
no,
you're not getting away with it. Where are United finishing for you? Sir,
yeah,
flip
bro,
this.
you must. I'm putting expectations on United. I'm not trying to shy away. Go get that top three,
You
man.
know what? Different old regime or new regime. The facts are he's in his third season at one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Bro,
They
it's
are
mad.
the facts. They are the facts.
No, but the thing is, Rob, if I say top 5 year, everyone's like, how are you saying top 5 in your third year? Like, that's ludicrous. If that was your first season, fair enough, top 5. But bro, like Liverpool will be, bro. It's not Jurgen Klopp, man. So I think with Liverpool, the levels will decrease.
There'll be a slight,
There'll be a slight drop off. United have to take advantage. So I'm
You
putting.
know what I'll say as well, Said? It would disgust me if you do this, but you're one of, if not the favourite for Europa League as well. Obviously,
Yeah, we will.
The Spanish teams normally dominate that.
Bro.
But you know why you're
Oh, you will.
None of the Champions League teams drop in.
I think we got that one. Don't
see,
worry about the Europa.
Saeed, this stream has been beautiful because there's been so many indictments from Lee, from you, from Roms, bare indictments. I'm just adding to the recall to put all together. Yeah, and Goonie as well.
Do you know what's good about this show?
Yeah, it's documented, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what's good about this show is we're here every week after the games have finished. Yeah, watch around January, February when he's getting onto the manager when they're about 7th or 8th. Yeah,
anyhow we finish above you, Lino. Anyhow we finish above you, bro.
You got no chance of finishing above you. You just worry about Brighton and Fulham and them. You know what I'm saying?
Are you kidding me? Oh, chill. You think you're gonna finish above Arsenal? Relax.
Nah. I don't. I'm just saying. Anyhow we do. Just stay hidden.
Relax, man.
Stay hidden. All of you, man, stay hidden. I'm just saying, innit?
Listen, you can say me, you can say, but nothing. Listen, Arsenal. But yeah,
I think this season, I told you already, I think this season is going to be a mad surprise.
It's
going to be a mad one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everyone knows I'm shameless, bro. That's one thing about me.
But the thing is, it's going to be exciting in terms of like only like who gets top 4 in that. City will win the league again. It's not going to be exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of a new winner, we know City will win the league again.
Last but not least, but guys, keep liking the video. Lee, aim, you must. This one here, you must. Everyone, Don and Rums, you must. You must win that league.
It's not happening. Yeah, what have Arsenal done this summer to make me believe that we're better than last season and better than Man City?
Calafiori.
We already have the best defense in the league, so we're down by a defender.
Calafiori.
Hey, the way the world has changed since United last won the league is crazy, you know. Even the Champions League, bro. It's been about 16 years now, ain't it?
We're thinking about United, man. Allow it, man. Arsenal.
So with Arsenal, right? We had the best defense in the league. Yeah, but we didn't score enough goals. Man City scored 5 more than us. Man City had Erling Haaland out for 3 months and they had Kevin De Bruyne out for 4 months. Yeah, and they still scored 5 goals more than us. So, yeah, Alvarez has left. That was, as Don would say, 32 GA. Yeah, it was 19 goals in all comps. Right? He's gone. But now they're most likely going to have Erling Haaland fit all season. So that's the goals covered anyway. Yeah, because if he stayed fit last season, he wouldn't have got the 19, Alvarez, because Haaland would have got more. Yeah, so I don't see how we've overtaken them. Yeah, we need a midfielder. Yeah, we need a winger. We need a striker. And yes, we maybe did need another defender. Yeah, because Zinchenko ain't it. But that should not have been our priority signing. Yeah, we need a striker. Yeah, and people say, yeah, but we spread all the goals out. Yeah, that's cool. We spread all the goals out to finish second. Yeah, go and get one that can get us over the line. Go and get us a different striker. Yeah, because all of our strikers, Ivan Toney, mate. We should have signed this summer Ivan Toney, Paulinho, and Elise. That's 150 million. They're all around the corner in London. They don't have to relocate and they're all Prem proven.
You see with Toney, yeah, I rate him highly, but I feel like there's something we don't know about because why is everyone just not trying to sign him? Like all the
weird, isn't it?
This is why Roms. He's a chatty patty.
He's but how do you know that? How do you know that?
Bro, what do you mean how do I know that? The guy came back after a ban and just talking, bro. Doing an interview with
Don. That's the thing with this country. That's the thing with this country. We don't like personality. What's wrong with backing himself?
No, bro, it's not about personality. It's disrespectful, man. You don't come out whilst you're still at Brentford talking about the way basically twerking for other clubs. Like, you can make it known. You can make it known that you can make it known that you.
There's a way to go. There's a way to go about it.
Hold on, before you come in, you can make it known that you want to move on. But end of the day, you're coming out every single time unprovoked. Every single time unprovoked. That's all that.
He got asked a question, sat in his car years ago. Yeah, what do you do for a living? I'm a footballer. What team? Oh, don't worry, you don't know him. Yeah, that works. So off of the back of that, everyone now thinks he's got an attitude. Like, come on, man, what are we doing there?
It's just numerous things he's done around get one in this move. I just think it just don't really sit right with the big clubs, man. That's what it must be. Apparently, Arteta doesn't really fancy him.
Yeah, but Arteta wants good, nice little boys that are young, and we can keep this facade going. It's a young squad. Yeah, you don't want to finish player because he's got rid of everyone we had.
Because Arteta obviously had a problem with Aubameyang. He probably doesn't want a part 2 of that. Probably.
Yeah, no, Arteta just wants to be able to control players, which is why he wants to be able to control every single player.
That's
which is fair enough.
Like Tony,
but then, but
I agree.
He's deliberately gone out there to get the youngest squad. Yeah, so we can keep this myth going that they'll all grow together. Well, how did that work for Martinelli last season then? Yeah, because they'll only get better because of their age. Load of bollocks. Yeah, Martinelli fell off a cliff last season. Yeah, and looking at him yesterday, yeah, he's lost all of his pace, mate. Yeah, he was clean through on goal. 2 years ago, he blitzes that defender and scores. Yeah, now this season it's going to be a long season for him. Yeah, Odegaard last season didn't get the goals he got the season before. Arsenal scored the most goals last season we've ever scored in a season. It weren't good enough to beat Man City. Yeah, so we need a striker. Yeah, we need another creative midfielder for when Odegaard disappears. Yeah, and we need another a left CM, which again proves the point that when we wasted 29 in midfield, yeah, for 28 games or whatever it was, or 20 games, yeah, he's now proving by going out and getting Marino that he fucked up. Yeah, that he effed up. Why is he playing him in midfield? Yeah, I don't rate him. I don't rate 29, bro. Yeah, but if you're gonna play him, put him up front. Yeah, and he's still ain't good enough.
I haven't watched. I've only caught Arsenal's game against United. That's the only preseason game I've caught so far. Yeah, but I'm hearing you're still having issues in terms of your fluidity. Yesterday you scored 2 set pieces as well. Are you a bit concerned about like going into the season? Because remember last season, the first half, the fluidity weren't great, but you were scoring for moments. You were scoring from set pieces. Obviously, it's part of the game, but ideally, you want your team to be playing well, isn't it? Are you slightly concerned about that, Lee? Because I'm hearing
we don't score. We don't score. We're not clinical enough, should I say? Yesterday we had the same amount of chances as we did against Leverkusen from open play. Difference is we took them against Leverkusen.
You know what kills me, Lee? Don't just ask you concerned going into the season. This guy's been concerned for like the last 6 years.
Mate, I'm not concerned. I just know we ain't going to win nothing. Yeah, and the thing is, we'll do exactly the same as what we did last season. Defensively, we'll look solid. Yeah, up front, we'll miss loads of chances, and it won't be enough to get over the line. Yeah, not only that, this season, yeah, Bukayo Saka, we don't know how he's going to be. Yeah, he's just come back off another Euros loss. Yeah, two finals. Yeah, the last 2 finals he's got to with England, he's lost. Yeah, he's coming back off the 2 seasons in a row where we didn't win the league. Yeah, and the season before that, we bottled top 4. Yeah, what? And not only that, we ain't got anyone to help him out. Yeah, we can't rotate him. What, Reece Nelson? Yeah, so what's he going to do this season? Play another 65 games and fall off a cliff at the end like he always does? Yeah, what are we doing here? Yeah, Declan Rice wasn't injured last season. Yeah, Saliba stayed fit all season. Odegaard stayed fit all season. Some of these players are going to get injured this season. Very, very unlikely that all of our players in key positions stay fit for 2 years straight. Very unlikely. Yeah, and we ain't got... If Saliba comes out of that team, then what? Or Gabriel, then what?
Is Timber around still?
Well, apparently he's had a little bit of a setback. Yeah, Tomiyasu's injured.
What's going on with that guy? But
yeah, Tomiyasu's injured. Calafiori's coming into a league. Yeah, that he's got to adapt to. When was the last time, and I said this on my show the other day, when was the last time an Italian defender from Italy signed directly from Serie A to the Prem and smashed it? There ain't one. So this guy, if he does, is going to be the exception to the catalog of rules.
You know, man.
Yeah. There ain't one. Bro, there's not an Italian defender that has come to the Prem directly from Serie A to the Prem and smashed it. Not one. Yeah, Darmian didn't. Yeah, Ogbonna didn't. Yeah, Zappacosta didn't. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? All of these players that have come directly and Italian directly to this league have not done it, bro. So now, yeah, he looked good on the ball yesterday for 15 minutes when he was on. Yeah, but at the same time, we've now got to hope that, he plays left back and he's going to cook. Yeah, I think defensively we're cool. even if he doesn't cook so much, because we've had Zinchenko there, and he'd probably be better than Zinchenko defensively. Yeah, but the problem I've got is going forward. Yeah, we scored loads of goals last season. Yeah, we still scored 5 less than City, and they had Haaland out for 3 months. Yeah, so like, I just look at it, man, and I'm like, no, come on, man. We needed a striker and we needed a right winger. Yeah, yes, there's still time to do it. But bro, this guy is not going to buy a striker, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, because he wants to keep this facade going. And if he goes and buys a striker, it won't be an elite level one. Yeah, because then it'll be, oh, but we need a striker. Well, we didn't have the funds available. Why have Arsenal not spent any money? Yeah, real talk. We took the league to the last day of the season. Yeah, and how much have we spent this summer? It's embarrassing. No wonder Man City
agreed, in the league. Agreed for you, man. Gyökeres is agreed. He's agreed to come Arsenal, apparently.
Bro, Gyökeres, bro, I don't even want the geezer at Arsenal. Can you imagine all the divs walking around the Emirates doing this? Can you imagine it? Yeah. Can you imagine
Leon screaming that when he scores? Yo,
man. Bro, just go and get Ivan Toney. The guy can hold the ball up. He's a different option. Every single one of our attacking players is 6 foot and below. Go and get me somebody that can hold the ball up, an outlet. They can chest it down, spin it around the corner. We do not have that player. Yeah, 29 is not that player. 29 is the tallest player we have in forward positions. He can't score a header. He barely scores any headers. He scored 1 against Brentford, I think, last season. Yeah, Dovbyk was available. Yeah, people are laughing at me when I say this. Morata was available. Yeah, you could have got Dovbyk and Morata for 43 million.
Morata's a winner. No one can be laughing at. He's a
winner. He's won 18 trophies, bro. Yeah, and despite him being a donkey, yeah, he's a better donkey at putting the ball in the net than 29. Yeah, and he's a different option off the bench. Yeah, and let's be real. He was happy to sit on the bench at Atleti for half a season. Yeah, so why wouldn't he come to Arsenal and sit on the bench? Yeah, and then people go, oh, but he's on high wages. Yeah, so's fucking every one of our players, bro. We got 18 players on 100 grand or more. Yeah. So
18? Did you just say
18 players, bro, on 100 grand a week or more? Zinchenko's on 150. Tierney's on 110.
Oh.
Yeah. Fabio Vieira's on 90. Yeah,
normally have about 10. Normally have about 10 or 11. But
yeah, 18 players, bro, on 100 grand a week or more.
Easy.
Hey. Yeah, Kivio's on decent though. Yeah, I think he's on about 40 or 50.
To be fair, Nelson and Nketiah are on 100 grand a week, so that kind of tells you what you need to know.
Yeah, they're both on what? Yeah, our top earner is 29. He's on 280. Jesus is on 265. Yeah, Odegaard and Rice are on 240. Yeah, it's jokes, bro. Yeah, Saliba's on 190. Saka's on 190. Yeah, these men are all on top dollar. No wonder we can't get rid of some of these players. Ramsdale's on 120. Yeah, no wonder we can't get rid of these players, bro. The player that we have got rid of was on 30 grand a week or 40 grand a week, and he's gone to Fulham now. Smith Rowe. That's how we got rid of him, because he went on 100 grand a week, bro. Yeah, why do you think Marseille is still haggling over the fee? Yeah, they don't want to pay the 100 grand.
It needs to get done. That Nketiah deal needs to get done. You know what I mean? No messing around.
Let's be honest, from a selfish point of view, if you're on 100 grand a week, you're not going to want to have a pay cut. You don't want your pay to go down. You can't really blame him.
Just got over the line with Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka just got over the line.
Yeah, he's looking at it. I've been at this club. I know this club. 100k.
And Man U had this with Harry Maguire last summer. He didn't want to take a pay cut.
Yeah,
he's on 190. Harry Maguire's
on 190. West Ham deal was agreed, didn't it? But personal terms, they couldn't get it. Yeah, I remember.
Listen, Arsenal must anyway, man. So
they're not going to must anything, bro.
Lee, one thing I will say, let's say you don't get this number 9, and we've been saying it for about a season now. Trossard needs to start. Bring Martinelli last 20 minutes. That when they're tired. What you were saying, Don, about Mudryk, when he's tired, bring Martinelli on, because let's be honest, Martinelli's had one good season. I don't think Martinelli's bad. I know a lot of people jump on his back and that, but
it's limited.
There was no guarantee that he was gonna replicate that season. Do you know the one where they the season
they bottled the title?
Yeah, season before last. So for me, Trossard, I said to you about when you signed him, he's your most natural finisher, your best finisher. No,
he's our best player.
Look at Jesus.
He's our best player, Trossard. He's our best player, bro. Yeah, the problem is this fan base don't rate him. Oh, he's 30. What's this obsession with young players, man? Go and get the best players. He's our best player.
Apparently, when you hit 30, all of a sudden you're what?
You're finished. Yeah. Then you ask all these men who the best player they've ever seen is, and they say Ronaldo.
Yeah. There's even recent examples: Benzema, Zlatan, all that. They've played beyond 35. So it's not. I hate this notion you hit 30 and you're just.
Yeah, even Griezmann's 34. And he's still balling out. And this is the problem I have here. It's like they all want the next young up-and-coming player. Bro, go and get me the best players. And if they happen to be young, cool. Yeah, there's players out there that we could have got this summer. Yeah, Elise was one of them. Champions League clause in his contract, 45 M's. Why didn't we buy him? Why don't we buy him, bro? He's an absolute baller.
Lee, you know why you didn't buy him. Oh, but he's going to compete with Saka.
Like, Starboy can't be dropped, isn't it? Starboy can't be dropped. Yeah. But you know the problem we have this season? We ain't going to win the Champions League. Yeah, and we ain't going to win the league. So we better take them other cups seriously. Yeah, we ain't winning the league. Yeah, and our first 3 away games are Villa, Spurs, and City.
You know what the problem exactly is? The majority, not all, but the majority of Arsenal fans I speak to, Carabao, what's that? Even FA Cup, even the trophy that more or less defines Arsenal, your own fans are now disrespecting. I'm like, that's your trophy. Bro,
that's because they're so infatuated with the manager, and the manager throws them away. Yeah. So they just go, and this manager's so obsessed with toppling Pep, that he don't want to pick up any cups. Bro, somebody said in my chat the other day, since Arsenal last won the League Cup, Leicester have won one. Since Arsenal last won the league, Leicester have won one. Since Arsenal last won the FA Cup, Leicester have won one, and they've been relegated in that time. They've won all 3 of them cups more recently than us. Bro. Yeah, that's a shambles, bro. Leicester.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Crazy.
We've not done anywhere near enough. We should have been going out there this summer and going and doing 200 million. Yeah, all this tells me, with 1 in, 1 out as it's happening at the moment, 1 in, 1 out. Yeah, all this tells me is we fucked up and mismanaged our money over the last 5 years. We're back in the same position now with too many players in this squad on top dollar we can't get rid of as what we were when this lot got the gig. Ripping up contracts everywhere.
Sorry, just before you wrap up, just the most important question, even though it might not be to your standard, do you think you make any more signings from now until the 1st? That's what you be.
I think we're sign Moreno. Yeah, and he ain't good enough. Yeah, our fans have convinced themselves he's amazing when they don't watch that league. They keep telling me it's a farmers league. Yeah, but if Mikel wants him, I want him. Okay, mate. Yeah, Mikel wanted Willian, mate. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's embarrassing.
You don't think
I don't think we're buying a striker. I think if we buy anyone else other than Marino, I think it'd be a winger. Fair. Yeah, and then the last week of this window, we'll get rid of Reece Nelson, we'll get rid of a few others, and that'll be it.
Fair.
Yeah, there you go. People, we're going to wrap up here. I don't know if we've got even 1,000 likes. It's still 2.2K concurrent throughout the whole video. Shout out to the support. 929 likes. Guys, by the time everyone shouts their channels out, we need to be on 1,000 likes, guys. It's been a sick show. We're back midday live next week. Certain man are going to get cooked. You know what I was there? You know what I was there? Like,
do you know what? You're going to have to marinate your cooking, mate, because you're playing on Friday night. Yeah, we're going to sit there and wait all weekend to cook it.
Do you want me to be honest? I think the guy that gets cooked next week is LB. I'm not because Chelsea are better. I just think City always start off bad and win the league. I think Chelsea get that dub. I genuinely think Chelsea win that game.
No. Come on.
You don't think? But City always start off a bit slow.
These men can't defend. Now they've got to try and defend Erling Haaland. It's going to be comedy gold.
Yeah, facts. Last super chat before we go. Would you be willing to let go of Sterling, Mudryk for Estavia, Willian, and Neto next season? Would both are better. I'd let them go, get another 170. Bro, you got man like Estavio coming as well. And you got Paez. Come on, Paez.
He's in love with him, mate. Jesus Christ.
Bro, you got ballers coming through the door, man.
See him come, man. See him come. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, man. But listen, Don, let them know what you got coming up. Any podcast coming today? What's going on? Chat to us.
Bro, listen, the news is just breaking. You know, last night I went live. You know, Saeed was like, bro, go live now. Because I was actually going to go live today. But he's like, no, go live now.
Let's go live straight away on the breaking news, man.
Yeah, breaking news.
I know. I'm still learning. But yeah, man, I went live yesterday. So if you didn't watch it, people, go catch up. Don CFC. We spoke, man. We spoke about a lot of things. Felix, Samu, about the game yesterday. I put out a video reviewing the game against Inter Milan as well. So go check that out. And yeah, a lot more content coming, people, man. A lot more coming, man. But yeah, big up Roms, big up Lee, big up Goonie, big up Saeed, big up the chat every time, man.
Yeah, big up, man. Lee, what you got coming up? Any podcast starting today? What's going on?
I actually haven't texted the lads, but yeah, I'll probably do the podcast at 5 p.m. UK. And as soon as this Felix story happens and there's a here we go, even though a here we go ain't a here we go anymore, then I'll have a video out on the other channel as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Roms, what are you saying, man?
Big up. No, this is the channel I do my podcast on with a few of my friends. We've got something dropping tomorrow, predictions, surprisingly. But yeah, we got that coming up. But yeah, go to Total Media and you'll see the pod. But yeah, big up Don, big up Lee, big up Saeed, Goonie, and the chat as always, man. I'm just happy the Prem's back, man. That's the main thing.
Yeah, Big up, man. Big up LB as well. I think he had a gas leak anyway, so people, that's why LB couldn't make it today. So hopefully he's all good. And George will be back next week as well. So we'll have a full panel next week. Like I said to you, only Spurs get away with it because they're playing on Monday Night Football. So everyone else, it's going to be a madness.
Hey, you don't want, Said, what you don't want is to lose on a Friday because now you've got to sit